Hello ladies and gents, and welcome back to Galactic Civilizations for Supernova and our playthrough as the Drath Freehold. We have managed to fight off the Loxar Dominion Armada. We are holding off the invasion fleets from the Ibolians down here, the Intwiri, and we've not yet had any war breakout yet, but there are some fleets kind of hanging around in this zone from the Archean Republic, so we got to keep a very close eye on that. But otherwise, our planets are very well defended. We've got Battleship Doctrine finishing up in 7 turns. That'll give us Battleship hulls. We are ahead in technology, at least military technology, because if we hover over like the eyeballs guys, they've only got a logistics of 33. We are up to 40 something logistics. And anybody else even close? What about you guys? You're at 33 as well, and there should be, like, you guys, they're at 39. So these are still trying to keep up, and technically they're still outpowering us, but we have taken out a large portion of their fleets, and so the threat is not as pressing as it was. We still need to assign a leader to Korra. What? I guess after we recaptured it. Yeah, we lost the leader. We're going to need a new leader. You will actually be quite a good leader. What are your traits? Former sailor. Charismatic. Ooh. Yes. We'll spend a bit of cash on you. How much you're my minister? I don't want a minister. I want to recruit somebody. Like, we can recruit Korra, guys. I don't think that's the thing we want to do, but it might be a good idea, actually, to hire this person and make him a commander of one of our fleets, as he's got way better. Yes, that works out quite nicely. Let's do that then. We'll recruit. You got a deceased friend. You're an individualist. This is a little bit expensive. We'll spend the 300. We're going to take you out. Can we even take you out? I don't know if we can take you out. I don't think we can fire you. Whoopsies. Whoopsie daisies. We can... Oh, we would have to fire you. Fires the leader out of the current position and returns them to the pool of available leaders. What happens to my ship, though? Let's check this out. Yes, okay, so we can replace you guys. And then you guy with the big social, you go into Korra. Very nice. Korra should be back up and running. We'll need to rebuild a shipyard in Korra. Ah, they built a shipyard and it's producing ships. Alright, we can't allow that. Deploy the fleets. Total loss, no... What? Oh, it's just the one ship. Never mind. Give me my other ship. There you go. No casualties. Total loss for you. We have no moves. We can't do this. That sucks. What we can do is hit it with some missiles. 4 to 68 damage. Give it the laser beams. Can you fire missiles at this? Yes. Okay. Well, it's something. We'll take this out next turn. Get rid of this, and we will have to rebuild our own shipyard here. That's on the cards. After that, impact crater. Maybe they had an event while they were holding on to this. Or maybe they just destroyed what was there. We've got a capital mainframe and a tech capital on this world. So that's a decent amount of research. Let's just pump some research there. Okie dokies. We have a commander ship. I think this is the one we just replaced. Does he lose his levels? I think he lost his levels. Alright, well, we know not to do that in the future. Costly. Costly. Where do we want this guy? We do have a fleet over here. Suppose we just add him in. We should do something with this fleet, as there's no real threats here at the moment. And Liler is pretty undefended. So, let's take this fleet. Deploy you over that way. We'll keep this fleet here and continue to amass another fleet. That seems sensible. Alright, let's push it forward and see how this goes. Apparently there's some threat over this way. That's a probe. And then we've got these fleets over here. Now, we still have a base in this direction that we hope we can take back this planet. Our culture is very strong at the border here. We still have 1,000, whereas the nearest, the Loxar Dominion, is 300. So as this expands, it should take over this planet. And I think with this, they might come in here and try to get something done. But if they do, it would be suicide. And they've got a free frigate over here for us to pick up. So let's go ahead and send it forward and see where this goes. Yeah, they swooped in to try and take out our one gunboat frigate. That's okay. They take a lot of losses for doing this. A little bit of a mistake, me moving that out. I've got a bunch of ships flying in. Easy pickoffs. Don't have to worry about their single missile volleys. Kind of a cluster up here. We're finding that our trading relationship is building a sense of trust between our people. That is good. I am happy. Alright, so biggest fleet over here. No casualties against a frigate, one would hope. Take it out. This is a free cruiser pickoff. We're going to try and shave off some of its HP first. And that is 68. We might just one-shot it if we roll high enough. Yeah, it is super weak. Let's see if we can drop that even lower. No threat of a kill here. And now you're one tap. Beautiful. Beautiful. Another free frigate. Cruiser, sorry, knocking around over here. And honestly, I think we might try to get him. We got to level up. Antimatter warheads. You do use missile attacks. Let's continue to upgrade the attack. Very good. We're kind of stepping away from our defenses here. This is risky. If they do have some big fleet kind of hanging out in this direction, it would be a massive blow. Over here, I think we will keep up the gunboat production. We'll take this on a turn-by-turn basis. We're still the queen, but we're getting up to the point where we should be able to do something about that. Over on Cora, Cora's got such good military production. We almost always want to be building up these harbingers. Even though it's going to be eating up a lot of our Illyrium, we're going to have to trade for some of that. Durantium. This is costing us antimatter 3 and Illyrium. So we're going to have to look at our antimatter and Illyrium and maybe do some trading. Especially for when battleships come out. So maybe we should actually revisit that. Let's revisit that. Cora's shipyard. Let's take away this and just go into prowlers that doesn't cost... No, it's not prowlers. Is it corvettes? We don't have any cruisers that don't cost us anything. Okay. Well, another harbinger shouldn't be too bad. On the upside, I've just noticed diplomatically, it seems like most of our relationships have stabilized. You guys aren't coming towards us, aren't decreasing, but that will probably change as of next turn. However, that does buy us a turn, and every turn is a gift. Every turn is a gift. Thing is, I really would like to get some sort of offense going, but we have to wait until battleships. Also, where are you guys going? There's not a lot of potential for them to capture planets with this fleet. These are like ship killers. This Soul fleet is coming in here to do I don't know what. When did they also take over this planet? But it's going to be in rebellion, and what's happening is I think our allies are going to move in and capture this. And that brings up an interesting point. If they do capture this because they're my allies, will it culture flip? Curious, let's find out. Okay, the Iconians giving us some gifts of gold, which I'll always appreciate. The Terran fleet is laughably outgunned. That's okay. I'm not sure if our allies have actually done anything for us, but we had them, so that's good, I guess. All right, what is this? That is a constructor that we might want to murder. Might as well. Let's just take it out, and we want to come back over here and deal with this little problem. All right, we have an event. Troel's Nash, a distinguished figure in our government, had once won a duel against a romantic rival, leaving them with a prominent scar as a reminder. Recently, the defeated rival has re-emerged, now a prominent figure in a competing empire, and has challenged Troel's Nash to a rematch. While the duel would be an excellent opportunity to showcase their prowess and strengthen their reputation, it could also lead to a diplomatic incident with the rival empire. Our advisors are torn. Some believe the duel could boost morale, while others fear the potential consequence. We allow the rematch. You allow the rematch to take place. If he wins, their reputation will be strengthened, boosting morale and loyalty with your ranks. However, the defeated rival's empire may take offense. He'll get extra resolve and loyalty. Who are you even? And what do you do for us? We'll have to find out. How about head over to our leaders? This is a Troel's Nash. He is currently our Minister of Technology. There is no reason for us to allow this duel. It does nothing. As you're a Minister of Technology. As the first of our siege ships popping out of Martin. If we forbid the duel, he loses 3 diligence. Also still not a problem. I think we forbid the duel. That's just smart. Martin's still building up those siege ships for us so that we can maybe mount an offense. I think we'll go after the eyeballs next. We'll take Martin's fleet. We'll sweep down this way. Take care of our the southern threat. And then combine our two fleets and push west against the stronger foe. I think that's the plan, assuming no bothers come out of here. But we have a defense fleet heading over to Lilar now. So we're all good on that front. Yes, it's all looking good. You boys, I want to see what happens over here. That's particularly interesting. Take care of this starbase. And yeah, let's see how this... see what happens. 4 turns for battleships. Constructor almost died. This is just a bomber. If they're producing bombers, I'm happy. They're producing bombers out of this. We're going to start culture flipping here. On behalf of the Terran Alliance, we entreat you to lend us strength against the formidable Festron Hunt. They will pledge us a small amount of cash. We're not going to take that, even though they're our allies. We should have said yes there. Should have said yes to our allies. They're a non-threat. The issue is I don't want to attack them and have other people pissed off with us. So, a little bit of a mistake there. You've got 11 HP. I think I would rather kill this constructor if I can. We did. It got blued up. And then this bomber we can maybe just shoot. They're not dead. They're hurt. We could probably eject this fleet and use it against the bombers. That's not a problem. And then just nip back inside our base. Turtle strats. Dratha, you are no longer going to be producing these things for us. What we would like is... maybe we get a couple more siege ships, a constructor. We get a constructor, we can use this as like forward military bases. Let's pick up one constructor out of Dratha. We're good on the Harbingers. Secondary fleet. Next will be battleships. Lilar also has a good amount of production. Let's make sure we're keeping up at least frigates, because we are still going to need a lot of military. Lilar has made a Harbinger. We've got 11 ships defending here now. Beautiful. Beautiful. The military buildup is real. What happened over here? Yes, the Terrans have grabbed this up, and we will be able to flip it away from our allies, so that's nice. We don't have to worry about them capturing these colonies because they will just flip back to us eventually. And we will also be picking up this planet, which will get this offline. We can rebuild a starbase and start printing out more ships to add to this fleet, and that'll be this little problem sorted. Now we need to address you. No casualties. It's missing quite a lot of HP, but let's just make sure it's missing as much HP as possible. Feel the might of my military. Vaporized. No losses. We will need to repair a little bit. What can we refit? We can refit this cutter. It'll cost us Illyrium. We just don't have Illyrium. We really need Illyrium. And there's some over here. Are we at war with any of you guys? We're not at war with you. Or you. Or you. And they're all sort of competing for these. Yeah, we're gonna have to take out these guys and scoop up this Illyrium over here, for example. Good amount of thulium and durantium there. This world is a little bit close to its sun. I'm not sure how this thing manages to have water, but okay. As for our ships here, we'll park you until you're fully repaired, and then we will maybe think about a push out. Although we're really going to be pushing out with sending out a little frigate fleet. Yeah, you know you've got them on the back foot. We still have some issues over here, but again, not a huge concern. We've got a couple cruisers over this way that seem like they're coming. We'll wait for them. Once we wipe out this fleet, I think we're going to make a push sort of like this way. And do we go straight for Vigil? We probably just go straight for Vigil. Alright, they're killing Martin's shipyard, which was producing our siege ships, but that's okay. They've sacrificed this entire fleet, which is probably their last and biggest fleet left. We've got this planet under siege. It's going to take 2 months for them to flip. There go our allies. Just going to completely ignore this, huh? That's okay. They can capture this colony world. It is not a big deal. There's a free ship to kill, so let's just kill it. Free cruiser just hanging out in space. I'm glad we're getting a constructor. What we should do is send a constructor and establish another forward base here. That's what we should do. Thing is, we don't have the modules, but they've got a couple star bases knocking around, and honestly, we have the fleet power to start knocking out these star bases without taking any damage. So let's go ahead and send the fleet out. Take you boys. It's hunter-killer time. Send you sort of this way. Martin, all about that research for us. Population increasing. Everybody's looking happy. Cora, we can... Give me 7 turns. Give me gold. Polaz shipyard. What are you doing for us? Frigates. Guess we'll keep up the frigate production. Illicit goods and an illegal weapons market has taken root on Kola's 4, distributing some of the galaxy's highest tech weaponry to anyone who can afford it. Our economic advisors, defense ministers, and most other people with common sense are requesting that we wipe it out. One of the members of the market is offering a rare relic, a type of ship upgrade called an inertial field projector. If we let them stay, what are your orders? We can reduce crime on this planet, and crime is at 15%, so that's not that high, and Kolas isn't exactly, one of the highest producers for us. We can accept the bribe. We get plus, but we also get that free inertia field projector, which we have no idea what that does. We can do both. Infiltrate the market, seize the relic, then arrest everyone involved. There's a 30% chance of success, so not very likely. Ship upgrade that increases damage done by all kinetic weapons in the fleet. Now, we don't actually have a lot of kinetic weapons. We have got missiles and beams are mostly what we've been focusing on. So let's wipe out the illegals weapons market. The gunboat hanging out here, I'm going to start sending them south. Send them over this way. We need to blow up this eyeballs base. I don't like that it's in my territory. Potentially giving them a place that they can attack from. Take a moment to see what's the situation with our fleets. This is at max, it's 42. Great attack on it. There was a fleet somewhere in this direction. Let's send out some scouts. What are these scouts? A cruiser and a frigate. I'm not going to risk the cruiser. I will send out the frigate. Okay. Or we just send out the cruiser. See if we can send a scout. They're currently over here by Martin. So let's start heading in that direction. I want to keep them away from Liller. In fact, Martins should have a decent enough fleet. Let's eject. We've got 11 ships. It's not the best and biggest fleet in the world. We do have some cruisers. So let's hit these guys with some missiles. That's 29 potential damage. They're already a little bit hurt. What is this? Oh yeah, they blew up my shipyard. Okay. Fly you guys over this way. 0 to 44 on the missiles. That'll be a ship down. No casualties. Total loss for them. I accept it. Beautiful. Park it. Martin, fill that shipyard back, please. Thank you. Excellent. And that should be that front okay for now. We'll continue to send in the reinforcements. We don't have to worry about that starbase. Send you guys down this way. It's all looking good. Them capturing this shouldn't affect our pressure over here at the borders just yet. That cruiser we're hunting. Okay, let's see what happens. 2 turns for battleships. The Liberators have been destroyed. Who the F are the Liberators? Well, whatever. They've been destroyed. I keep trying to produce bombers out of here, which is fine. What is your story? What now? Are you the Yor? We have annexed the planet from the Archean Republic. That's these guys over here are just losing territory to us. Not sure which planet that was that we just took, but we just took a planet. We will continue taking planets from these guys passively. I think that's this planet we took. Well, it's mine now. It's currently sending this all the way down here. Not even sure when we got Kiev. He's sending that all the way. Fair enough. Look, our culture's doing it. It's doing it. I don't like you guys just sort of flying around unescorted. But we really do have the opponents on the back foot, and I would like to leverage that into some sort of progress. Dratha, you should have just built us a constructor. We probably want another constructor to head south. There's our constructor. You're going to come over this way, unescorted. This is a little bit spooky, but sure. Got another defender at Liler. Liler, all your stuff are heading towards Martin. There's a fleet over here. What are you doing in my territory? Don't tell me you're gonna come to war with us. They covet our worlds, we're at war with their friends, and it does look like they're looking to start some shit. So what are we up against here? Frigates, some cruisers, any interesting tech on these bad boys? Their missile attacks pretty weak. Beam attacks pretty weak. Shields are not that good. The problem is they do have a starbase here. That's going to make them a little bit harder to kill. So what I might do... maybe I'm not going to preemptive war with these guys. We do have open borders. Maybe they're just passing through Copium. These guys would like us to pay for open borders. We're going to say no. But I would like something for our open borders. Do you have any strategic resources in abundance? How about Alarium? They don't want to give me anything. Alright, what about some credits? They'll give me 10 credits? No? Fine. I'll accept just wide open borders. The Iabolians will agree to a peace treaty. Now that's interesting. They're not the major threat, but we are fixing to go and give them what for. No, I think we're in a dominant position. I'll think about that, but I don't think that's what we're going to go for. We'll go for a culture treaty here and see if we can milk this for all the Illyrium and antimatter that we need. Let's say 20 Illyrium. Let's say 20 more antimatter. More. Okay, we found the breaking point. It's somewhere there. How much Illyrium can we get away with? Remember, these are what we're using to build our ships. So the more of this stuff we get, the better. That's good. Durantium is also something that we would need a lot of. Oh my goodness, little furballs. I love you. Sorting out all of our resource demand. Promethean too. Yes. Click, 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 click. More. Okay. You're so... Look at these. You know what? I'm actually really happy with this deal. I'm so happy with this deal that I'm not even going to ask you for anything else. I accept that. We are so happy. You guys are dicks. You can get open borders here. It will pay us a little bit for that. It's not bad. Non-aggression pack. This won't work for you. Okay. Renew this culture. Modules. We'll take at least 3 modules. We can't produce modules, remember, so them giving us modules, very good. 700 credits. That's probably another ship. I will accept this. Keep our culture growing. We will switch away from a military alliance here and go for a research alliance. We do have to pay a little bit to get them to agree for some reason, but that's okay. We'll go for research alliance with you guys. All right. Battleship Doctrine, 1 turn away. This is a bit spooky. I think war is coming. Do we have any diplomat here? We don't. I think it's a little bit too little, too late. We do have an available diplomat. Let's go ahead and assign him in. Maybe you can change their mind really quickly before they do something stupid. We forgot to check out what the hell these guys are. This starbase is starting to come under a little bit of an attack. What are we looking at here? These looks like some big ships, but there is Battleship Doctrine. Battleship Doctrine is an essential technology that unlocks the ability to design, construct, and deploy the awe-inspiring battleships that will serve as the ultimate guardians of our civilization. Never actually read through all of these, but I should one of these days. There's battleship hulls with battleship modules. Tactical speed is -5. Orbital repair will come on next, but we can choose a new tech. We may want to go... We did say we wanted to go down the governing path of Xeno Entertainment, so let's get that done next. Xeno Entertainment, we need culture points aplenty. What are we up against here? Invaders, bombers, and a single cruiser. You're having a laugh, mate. You're having a laugh. You guys are bombers. You do have a cruiser, however. You may pose a little bit of a threat to our starbase. Let's hammer him with the missiles, shave off some ships, hammer him with the missiles, catch him with the lasers. We'll continue to defend. This should be enough to hold off this attack, I feel like, until this planet flips and then production can resume. They are rushing out ships here, which is okay. Yeah, these are the Yor, finally the first to make war with us after the Korath fell, and now they are finally showing up. It looks like they're making a beeline for Korra, which unfortunately I can't allow. I'm going to have to call back this ship from their scouting party. These ships, they've got quite the siege. They can probably 1 turn. What's the movement on these bad boys? 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So they can't get to our ships next turn, and we have a movement of 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We should be able to engage them next turn. All right, Liler with its huge amount of production. How long are you going to take us to get a battleship? A Reaver class battleship. What do you have? Matadox missiles, railguns, particle beams, Phoenix missiles, advanced shield generators, weapon jammers, hull plating, and a shield generator. Yes, look at this thing. Look. You've got particle beams, Phoenix missiles, railguns, Matadox particle beams, advanced shield generators. And I think that's it. These are the only 2 battleships that we have. It will take quite a lot of production to get these out, considering this is one of our highest producing. And it's still 13 turns. So let's get to work on that. How much would it cost to buy one of these bad boys? 4,000 credits. Okay, never mind. We do have a fleet coming up to Liler. It could take out our shipyard, which will be a little bit annoying. We have a chance to kill these guys. They haven't declared war on us yet, I don't think. Mothmen. Which begs the question, where is your fleet going? Are you at war with somebody? They're at war with the Terrans. They're at war with my allies. I don't know if I like that. The Terrans are at war with, yes, some of my allies. They're at war with the Luxar. They're at war with the Intuiri, and not these two. Maybe we should actually do our part to help our allies. But okay, they're not at war with us yet. Martin, you're going to be doing siege projects for us, because we would like those siege ships to help us take over worlds. I don't like these eyeball dudes flying around. I'm going to... They're coming for Liler. I kind of regret taking this fleet away. This is going to be a hard fight. We need to take this somewhere over here. Do something like this. We'll leave you here. We might lose this starbase, but then we can engage with this fleet. That should be winning for us. We'll leave you guys right there. Put you on repair for a turn. There's a lot of enemies just flying around, but they don't really present a threat. There are just a lot of them. And we'll just continue to let our influence work. It'll take a little bit of time. Yep, there they are. They're coming after our shipyard as we expected. That's alright, they just threw away a fleet. Cost us a shipyard, but we rebuild those so quickly it's not really a big issue. We do have, however, Xeno Entertainment. This is going to increase our growth as well as giving us culture points. We do get access to free media as a policy for the extra diplomacy. If we'd like, galactic festivals are lovely things to pull off, and some more things that we can build on our planet that we've been starving for. More logistics in 2 turns. Ooh, you don't say yes. I will say yes to that. Okay, we need to pull up alongside these boys. Can we win this fight? It refuses to let us know if we can win this fight. We can't even engage them, but we can light them up. 0 to 53 should cost them a couple ships. Then the missiles. Keep whittling them down. They still got quite a lot, but it's only 2 cruisers are their biggest ships, and we have got quite a lot more. Plus, we're in defensive territory, so that should be a win. Not sure which way you guys are going. Looks like you're going to war with the Terrans. That's your business until it becomes our business. Alright, we need these guys to intercept the Yor. We're exactly where we thought they would be. I think if we can pull up right alongside them would be good. So let's do that. Go ahead and fire some long-range missiles. I said fire the long-range. Oh, they're out of range. Damn. We have another free cruiser. Just got produced. Hang out there. This is a no casualty victory for us. First blood with the Yor. We did not even take damage. No problem. You're not a threat. We'll take light casualties from this starbase. I think we just stay here and intercept. Kind of patrol this area. Dratha, you will also get to work on some battleships for us. This construction ship is going to go this direction. Once you get into range somewhere here, maybe even we'll position it around Vigil. I don't know if that works. It should work. Paulaz, not a lot that you can do for us. Kind of tempted to just do research here. Produce a siege ship or 2. Help siege ship production. Okay, all of our ships are secured. Liler is about to throw down, so you'll be fine. We have 1 siege ship with which to work with at Martin. We've got some room for more ships here. Let's send you guys over. Meet up with these guys. And let's enact the plan of sending this guy down meet up with this construction ship, see if we can establish something here, and take them out. Cora, battleship, please. It's battleship time, baby. We have a proposal for you in exchange for, in the interest of peace, we would like to hold a cultural exchange festival. Agree to the festival. We get tourism at the cost of some control. I'm happy with that. Increase our cash, please. As you see, we're not making that much money any longer. That's because we've lost a couple of our colonies. We've had to build up quite a lot of military bases, and we will be continuing to build up more. I'm thinking, how are we doing on approval? 78. That's not, we could kind of want more approval. That's a lot of extra production and specifically research. Let's go down to normal taxes. We won't be making much cash, but that's okay. That's okay for now. Crime wave. What does this do for us? Creates a crime wave on the target planet, increasing crime by 200%. Oh, we can do this on enemy planets. And this will effectively kill the income generated by that planet. Don't think we need to do that. I think we save our control points for now. Nothing else that we need to do. Our plans are in motion. We're in a good spot. Let's go ahead and move it forward. What's going to happen here? Are they going to throw down? Nope, they're bugging out. There's intermittent suspension. We're getting lots of reports from our people regarding the ease of working with your people. The Open Borders Treaty exists between our people, has greatly improved commerce and relation between our citizens and yours. Good stuff. So this is going to help us actually put battleships into our fleets. Choose a new tech. We want to go for eminence, which would give us diplomacy bonuses, which is good. The extra movement here out of anomaly detection would be nice. But I think we would like to go for cultural influence. For more culture points and influence growth. It's time. We can swap away from military. Cultural influence. This is good. Build it. We'll have that in 2 turns. Do we pursue these guys? They can outrun us, so we're not going to get there. They've got another fleet. We might actually go to intercept these guys. This is just a bunch of bombers. We still don't want to fight these guys outside of our defensive range, though. Although it's telling us we take no casualties, I don't know if this takes into account the fact that we are outside of this. So let's find out. Where's our ring? Let's fly out here. We should not have our bonus anymore. Yep, no bonuses applied. We still take no casualties. We can't catch them, but we can... No, we can chase them without fear. And at least hit them with missiles as we're chasing them. 0 to 41. Boom. Costing them another ship. Max range lasers. They lose another ship. And it just looks worse and worse for our friends. We should have done this, actually. Can't quite kill them. Alright. These guys flying around out here. They're on the outskirts. Excuse me, did you just take over another one of our... Wasn't this our world? What are you doing? My allies just steal my shit? Unless these guys took over this world and now they're capturing it? That's probably what happened. Didn't quite pick up on that. What do we have going on over here? Got a very small fleet. They might be waiting to recapture this world. They just don't have the attack for it. Or they're just building up out of this base here. Probably what they're doing. That's fine. I like our position very much. It's looking good. We've managed to swing things back in our favor. And I think this is a pretty good point at this point. As we've entered a phase of the game where we're no longer under threat from the immediate AI in our vicinity. We've kind of whittled down their numbers. Our fleets are big enough now that we don't have to worry. We do have some concerns that maybe more factions get drawn into war against us. Maybe these guys, maybe these guys. But our military it's getting scary. These guys are also quite strong. I've been waiting for these guys to go to war with us forever, and they just have not. So I'm very grateful, because that would be another fleet that we would have to task with defending other places, and I would much rather not have to do that. So the longer we can hold off on that war, the better for us. In the meantime, we continue to tentatively think about making a push south, taking out the eyeballs, grabbing up all of this territory, and then wiping out these guys. Once we have these 2 factions down, I think we've basically just won the game. But we will see if we can pull that off. Until next time, thank you very much for watching. See you guys, and bye-bye.